And I know a lot of people.
Modern women are doomed by this new, what is this here? Anti-paternity fraud law?
A lot of people are. And I am someone that has a really hard time asking for help. But I am so desperate.
For what? Shut up.
Y'all bashing me about having 7 kids and looking for somebody to help take care of them. What is the issue? As a single woman, am I supposed to just give up on life and not want to find
You should
a
have
man
given up on kids after 1.
that's going to help me and my kids?
What?
My husband got a paternity test on our 5-year-old daughter and it came back negative, and now he wants a divorce. And
If you falsely
Yeah?
accuse a man of being your baby's daddy, it's called parentage fraud, and it's
Wow.
no joke.
For those of you who are in Tennessee, guess what? House Bill 2689 is getting ready to pass. That is requiring paternity tests before you sign the birth certificate. Because, you know, when people do paternity tests, 1/3 of the time, they end up not being the father. And if they start testing everybody, that number
What? Well, I guess that's probably selection bias, to be fair.
can only go up, not down. They're actually starting to jail time the ladies for maternity fraud.
If J.D. Vance becomes president, this is going to be nationwide, okay?
Because
yeah.
it is such a rampant
yeah.
crime. And yes, it's a crime.
Hallelujah. This needs to go nationwide. But at least it's the first
Yep,
step.
true.
Progress, not perfection.
Sure.
But in the meantime, I advise any male that I know to get yourself a DNA kit and swab that child's mouth. Because you...
It's weird to me that they don't just do this as a default. I feel like you should just do this as a default. I mean, for, like, records purposes.
be surprised just how many of those kids belong to another man.
Man.
I bought a Chanel bag with my child support money, and everybody was upset.
Oh my god. Everybody is upset. I wonder why. What could possibly be the reason?
Child support is reimbursement for the money that I already waste on my kids. So me
I
buying
waste on my... Okay.
a Chanel bag, it evens out. I am not going to be saving my child support money for college. What if they don't even go to college? I'm not going to make them go.
Oh, these poor fucking kids. Oh, God. I feel so bad for these kids. Holy shit, bro. This is bad Spawn RNG.
To college if they don't want to. So I'm going to be saving all that money for what? We are living in the moment. Tomorrow is not promised. So we're going to have fun.
This is one thing that I've really noticed with a lot of people like this that are bad decision makers, is that most bad decision makers live in the moment.
That money.
It's a very common
I'm
pattern.
Gonna have fun with that money.
A few moments later.
Child support court update. So I had court again today because a new judge was assigned to the case. If you don't know, I get $3,700 of child support every month, and I use it on myself. I don't use it on my kids. The old judge that was assigned to our case was okay with me spending, the child support on myself because he clearly said it was just reimbursement for what I have been spending on my children. But the judge today was not having none of that shit.
Damn.
And she completely
She knew what was going on.
took me off of child support.
Damn.
Congratulations.
You played yourself.
So Trump passed a law stating that whoever pays child support get to file that child on the taxes. Pardon me?
Why are you mad about that?
Just to be told, I've got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million.
My baby daddy quit his job as an electrician where he was making over 6 figures a year to work a minimum wage job at a fast food place just so he wouldn't have to pay me $3,000 a month in child support.
What's up with this new tax rule that Trump wants to
The glasses, bro.
implement? This idea
Every time.
that hey, look, daddy boys, if you pay that child support for your own children, you get to write that off. And whoever is, the primary caretaker, i.e. single moms, you've got to foot the bill and you get no benefit.
Well, they should both be able to write it off, right? I mean, if they're both parents.
I bet you more than half of fathers who are separated from their baby mamas do not have 50-50 custody.
I feel like if you're the kind of person that is even using the term baby mamas unironically, you are already in hood rat territory. You are already in trailer park territory. Like, who the fuck talks about this? Who even uses this word?
Because of the mother. Because of the selfishness of the mother.
Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now.
So today is Friday and I got my child support check.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know what to spend it on. I'm gonna go leave my kids at their grandmother's house and
Oh my god, do not tell me you're gonna do self-care. Please do not tell me it's gonna be self-care.
and I'm probably gonna go out drinking with my husband, go out and gamble a little bit.
It's worse. Oh my god.
Maybe go shopping. The kids don't need anything because I provide everything for them. So I might just go ahead and splurge on myself with my little child support check.
I see that there's a rumor going around on social media that Trump has signed a bill saying he was going to do away with child support. And if anybody is on child support and they pay child support, the other parent that has full custody of that child will not be able to claim on their taxes. Well,
and I left my husband. I was only making like $16 an hour. And so
oh no, not again.
That wasn't enough. And so I got myself into a lot of credit card debt because I moved into an apartment that I couldn't really afford, but I thought that someone else was going to be living with me in it. So that's
what do you mean? The ex?
No. Okay, so right after I got divorced, I got into a situation with somebody I knew from work. And
how quickly after the divorce?
Well, like immediately. It was like a rebound, right? I guess is what they would call it.
Okay.
And
like,
we worked
like the
together.
day after?
Maybe.
Wow. Well, I was right.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So I knew him, right? We worked together. That's how we met.
Well, wait, how long are you married?
Almost 5 years.
Did you guys ever have any kids?
Yes.
And you got with this person a day after?
Yes, but
See, this is the thing. Imagine this is your mom. Like, you're already playing on hard mode. You don't even know it yet. You're 3 years old and you're already cooked. You spawned in and like you open up your chest in Fortnite and it's got like one of those like little green potions and the little bomb that makes you dance. And the other guy spawns next to you with a blue fucking AR. Have fun.
I thought he was like the love of my life.
A day after a divorce. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, it's more like this. It's more like, you remember back in PUBG where like sometimes the game would lag out and you would just like hit the ground and just immediately die whenever you drop in? That's basically what this is like.
So did y'all hear that Trump is supposed to be putting into action where if the father of a child pays child support, then he can claim the child on the income taxes?
Yeah. Wow.
I saw that story all over.
Problem with child support is that it's calculated based on how much money both of the parents make. The more money dad makes, the more he pays. But the more money that mom makes, the less she gets. This absolutely incentivizes people not to be successful, which is not making the world a better place. It's making the world a worse place, especially.
That is stupid, by the way. Yeah. I'm okay with a man having to pay. Like, I'm a child support supporter. I think this is a good system because it's I don't think that you should look at, whenever you have a kid, like, you shouldn't look at what's best for the kid, or sorry, what's best for the mom or what's best for the dad. You should look at what's best for the kid. And I think that a society that doesn't put the best interests of its children and young people first is a society that's doomed to die. And so I'm a big fan of that, but I think also, like, why would the woman not, like, get the same amount of money? Why? It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, they use it for themselves. Well, they should need receipts. Yeah, of course, right? I mean, obviously.
For the children involved, this system does not take into any account the actual needs of the child.
Exactly.
It only punishes parents for trying to be successful.
Yeah.
Look what just came into the mail. Look at this, and child support money. Let's see how much we've got. Oh God. We're about to get paid. Let's see how much.
$16. What?
I didn't get squat. Right here. 0. The fuck am I gonna do with $0?
There's some people about to be real mad about the world. But let me tell you this.
Yeah, I don't even agree with that deadbeat dad shit either. But, like, the thing is that I think guys, obviously, like, I mean, everybody knows, like, custody court is, like, rigged in favor of women. And it's rigged in favor of women to a degree that, like, I think that in general, like, this is going to be a, Asmongold traditionalist take. I think that in general, like, we've had women being caretakers of children and men being breadwinners for families for as long as we've had bread. Okay? So there's definitely, like, a natural order of things, and I think the natural order of things should not be disrupted. So I think that, like, there's a trend, but, like, and that's okay to, like, have a little bit of, like, maybe like a 55-45, a 60-40, but this is like a 95-5 where you have, like, these crackhead crazy moms that are sitting around, doing their eyebrows, in, like, some fucking spa every month, that are spending all the child support money, and the kids sitting there on assisted food for fucking school. I mean, this is a problem. Marriage is a scam. Marriage is not a scam. Marriage should be more strongly enforced. I think that there should be more marriage tax credits, and more people should be incentivized into being married. And I think that the ability for people to get divorced for no-fault divorces and the receding of marriage incentives has been detrimental not only for people getting married, but also for children.
One thing that needs to be addressed is child support laws.
I'm divorced.
I'm divorced. Yep.
I thought I'd be happier. Except the judge set the child support amount.
Oh my God. I thought I'd be happier, but I'm not getting paid enough money.
At $326 a month.
Well, you shouldn't have married a bum. You shouldn't have been taking back shots under a bridge from Rufus, the man who lives in a shopping cart. This is your fault. You did this. What are you doing?
$326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month.
What does he make?
Because he's not working. Because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun. And I asked him how many hours.
He's probably watching the stream right now.
A week he spends working.
0.
Or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license. So technically
0.
He's still a realtor.
0.
He said 15 hours a week.
That's 0.
Approximately.
Approximately 15.
Is how many hours he works per
Give
week.
or take 15.
Grown man. Grown, able-bodied man with transportation and no child care to worry about. Says he works 15 hours a week.
In 2024.
And what do you do?
There have been various changes to child support laws in California.
Y'all, it's tax season and there's about to be some pissed off people. Like, so basically,
Jesus. Oh.
The new law is saying that if you are the one paying the child support, like if you pay child support, you get to claim your kids. Those kids.
Why is this bad? What are you talking about? So, don't you understand how taxes work? The entire idea of taxes is for them to properly view how much money you're spending, where it's going, and how to incentivize people to spend money on things that are beneficial. So let me get this straight. So you want guys paying child support, but you also don't want them to be able to write the kids off? I think you just hate your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend. That's it.
On your taxes. So for the moms out there that are collecting child support, you don't get to claim your kids on your taxes.
Damn.
What?
Child support. Yes, I have a baby daddy. That's so ghetto and so embarrassing. Anyways.
Husband's funeral, which unfortunately I cannot make because obviously I am busy here in Tunisia. I would have loved to have gone. We were together for 17 years. Unfortunately for me, he did decide to die on the week I had planned to come on holiday, so I did make the decision not to go because, you know, I need a holiday at the end of the day, and my holiday is way more important than sitting in a church watching people cry. I would love to give him a good send-off, so I'm going to get absolutely drunk tonight with this new guy that I met, and I'm going to raise a glass for you, Jeremy, because you were an amazing husband, very rich. I can't wait to
There's no way this one's real. There's no way.
The will reading when I'm home. I have made
There's
sure
no
I'm going to
way,
be home
bro.
in time to do the
There's
will reading
no
because
way.
I would not miss that for the world because obviously I am due
There's no
to get
way.
a lot of money and that's a very, very important thing to me.
I don't believe
I
this
hope you
one.
have a good funeral today, Jeremy. Love you. All good things have to come to an end. So I did miss my husband's funeral because I
100% fake.
was in holiday in Tunisia. I would not have missed my holiday for the world, and I know my husband would have understood because that's just the kind of guy he was. But yes, I have come back from my holiday just to make sure that I got back in time for the will reading because I am not going to miss that for the absolute world. I have been held captive in the Ukraine for at least a week now.
There's
following
no
my
way.
holiday in Tunisia,
There's no
where I
way.
did get pregnant with a very well-known married celebrity's baby.
God.
However, I am very lucky to have been released just in the nick of time for my husband's will reading, because I do deserve all of that money. I spent 17 years with this man, which is a lot longer than any of his children did. So I deserve the inheritance a lot more than
what does that mean?
And his own children. So I am
So
going
she wants the money over. Oh my.
to fight the will with lawyers.
Wait, so
if
she already is assuming she's not in the will.
he has left any of his inheritance to his children.
She's trying to
because they do not deserve it. Unlike
You
me,
guys think it's fake?
who looked after him every single day for 17 years.
I just don't know, man.
When they were out living their own lives.
I hope
That
this
money's
one's
mine.
fake. Okay,
So what y'all thinking about the new child support order?
this one's
Ladies,
fake. All right.
do you think it's fair that you can get child support, but then you can't claim your child at the end of the year?
I spent 17 years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing.
I see how this evolved.
And he was worth £33 million. And you think this is funny? I have.
Yeah, I do. I think that the problem that we have is that prostitution isn't just legal. Like, we used to have concubines, we used to, and this mistresses, we had a system for this for like thousands of years, and now we're trying to reinvent the wheel. Let's just bring it back, because that way there won't be any weird confusions.
Wasted my life.
This is
with a
confusing.
geriatric coffin dodger for nothing.
Coffin
And why
dodger?
everyone thinks it's so funny that my husband donated all his money to a bunch of cats and dogs. Who even likes cats and dogs?
Oh, he didn't like you either.
Literally going to be homeless. Like, I've got no money.
Man.
Not even my own house or my car.
Yeah?
Like, I'm literally going to be poor. I'm going to have to shop in fucking Asda, like all the other poor people. Not Asda.
$33 million.
I've wasted my life thinking I was going to get millions by marrying that elderly coffin dodger. And he looked like a shriveled up fucking prune.
DNA test proves David is not the father.
Oh my God. What is wrong with these people, man? Nah, bro, this is fake. You know it's fake. You think all of these are fake? Guys, I don't think they're all fake. I think some of them could be fake. I think there's a possibility that a small handful of them, maybe even a good amount of them, are fake. But I don't think that all of them are fake. And I think that we can all agree on that, right?
This is the 4th time that I've recorded this.
Man.
If you don't know me already and haven't watched any of my
I don't know you.
videos
I haven't seen them.
and know my story,
Yeah?
go back and watch those
Oh,
first.
God.
Just
We
to
have
get
required
some
reading?
background knowledge.
Just fucking explain it.
I'm sitting in my closet.
Obviously.
Because if you don't know, my son and I share a bedroom. And
Yeah?
I'm in the closet, so he doesn't wake up. And that's why the lights are off in here, too.
They're not off.
I am going through a really hard time right now.
Yeah? Please
And I know
donate.
a lot of people are. And I am someone that
Mhm.
has a really hard time asking
Oh.
for help.
Okay. That's what I thought. So she's begging for money. In the closet.
And I need to know
Man.
that I have tried everything and all of my resources.
They're not all
That is
fake?
why
As a former bartender, I've actually heard women talking about doing this.
part
Yeah, of course.
a TikTok shop.
I mean, like, really? Like, I mean, is it really that insane for you to imagine that a young woman is trying to marry an old man for wealth? Like, I mean, is this really something that, like, no, there's no way that's happening. How could, there's no, it must be something else.
Creator Fund. And so all I need you to do is please just watch this
Uh-huh.
all the way through. And like it and repost it.
Jesus
save
Christ.
it, and do all the things.
Jesus.
I literally don't know what else to do. I don't have a lot of time. I work as a teacher, and I don't have a lot of time
To be on, what is this
think-
bullshit?
Because I'm a single mom,
Yeah?
and so I'm
This is not even anything. It's just her talking. Like, it's not even about her being a... No, the thing is, they need to have... I'll link y'all the video. This is kind of funny to see some of these. I think that really the problem... Here's what the problem is, right? The problem is you got a lot of these people that do this, and... I think, honestly, the reason why men have such resentment about child support is because of how one-dimensional it usually is. And I think that it like, I mean, from everything that I've seen, it seems like the courts are pretty fucking rigged against men, right? From like what I've seen, probably what a lot of you guys have seen too, it's like extremely common that this is happening. So there it is. I mean, that's it, because they get fucked. Yeah, exactly. Prenup, always sign a prenup. No, just don't marry hoes. Like, that's the solution, like a prenup or anything like that. I think that, again, all of this like anti-women sentiment, I don't think you need to have any of that. I think there's a degree of like just straight up fucking accountability that people like this need to have. And whenever you're talking about paying child support, it's not about like the mom paying for new nails or some bullshit. It's about making sure this kid's able to afford a clothes, right? I mean, that's what's going on. So yeah, I pay for $1,900 for 2 kids with 50% custody. Yeah, and like I think it would be fine too if like the courts were more fair in terms of like who gets custody and who doesn't. Because if it was more balanced between who gets custody and who doesn't, I think that you'd see less resentment towards outcomes like this, right? It's hard to find a girl who ain't a hoe, though. That's not true at all. I think this entire idea that, like, all women are like this and this is some kind of, like, overall big problem, I think it's bullshit. I do. Because, like, out of all my friends, I know two people that have been in a long-term relationship or a marriage with a hoe. And one of them, by the way, she was a stripper named Angel, okay? So really, I mean, you should have known that. That's like pushing the big red button that says don't push the button. Well, he pushed it. He did. And that's what happened. Yeah, he could fix her. No, he didn't. And yeah, that's what it was. And so what are we talking about, Nick? No, I'm not talking about Nick. Nick was not even I'm talking about like people that I've grown up with and I've known. The majority of my friends, I mean 95% of my friends that are married or in long-term relationships have had zero of these problems. The entire idea that this is a big issue on the internet because everybody on the internet is on the internet because they're fucking jaded because they got broken up with or they got cheated on by some girl. So here, we all know they're going to do it. Next week it's going to happen. So in general, terminally online chatters, yes, the people that are all of my friends that are happily married with kids, do you know what they're not doing? Talking about it on Reddit. Do you know why? Because they're busy. They're busy grilling food. They're busy seeing their friends. They're busy doing something with their wife. Or, oh my God, they might even be busy spending time with their kids. They're not going on the internet and talking about this all the time. They're not thinking about this. Yeah, but yes, they're busy getting cheated on. No, they're not getting cheated on. Every guy, yeah, they're working. Exactly. They're taking care of the kids. Your anecdotal evidence is subjective ignorance? No, it's not. Think about this logically. This is the same thing I said about Warcraft. If there's a hot girl on Warcraft, why is she on that game? Uh-oh. I bet they're older, though. They are. They're all around in their 30s. And the reason why is because these are people I've grown up with. I've known them 10, 15, 20 years. And so, yeah, like, that's the way that I know about it. And you're insane. Everybody says I'm crazy, but how many of you guys here, how many of you guys that have grown up and you've had friends for many years, and the vast majority of your friend group and people that you know who are married or in relationships have not had any of these problems ever, and it's completely fucking, completely normal for them? Yeah, just say in chat. Yeah, I'm too young. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, all my friends are a mess. I've got a number of friends that are a mess too. Yeah, 0 friends with problems. Yeah, exactly. The hoe ratio is not as high as the internet would have you believe. And do you want to know one of the reasons why? Is because in the same way that a lot of the women that are on the internet complaining about men are on the internet complaining about men because they're so obnoxious that men don't want to spend time with them in real life, a lot of the men that are on the internet complaining about women are on the internet complaining about women because they don't have women that want to spend time with them in real life either. You have a massive selection bias. Maybe it's a California thing, but it's pretty high with my IRL friends here. Hey, I can believe that. California is a different place, bro. It's a different country. Men and women love me, yeah, for sure. And cute together, yeah, exactly. And thank you for calling it out. People call you crazy. Nobody calls you a liar. The hotter the woman, the more likely infidelity happens. That is not true. That is an idea that people that have been cheated on by a girl or people who can't get a hot girlfriend think. My dad once used a term, and I will never forget this term. Fuck hogs. It's not true. It's just not.